Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel! Today, we're diving into a fascinating piece of history that often gets overlooked. Picture this. It's the late 19th century. Colonial powers have carved up vast parts of the world. But in Southeast Asia, a revolutionary spirit is brewing. We're talking about the Philippines, and the incredible story of how it became the very first republic in all of Asia. So, how did this happen? To understand it, we need to go back to the Philippine Revolution, which kicked off in 1896. For over 300 years, the Philippines had been under Spanish rule, but discontent was growing. Filipinos were yearning for freedom, for a nation they could call their own. Visionaries and revolutionaries like Jose Rizal, Andres Bonifacio, and many others fanned the flames of independence. The Katipunan, a secret revolutionary society, was formed, and soon the fight for liberty was in full swing. Enter a pivotal figure, Emilio Aguinaldo, a young, ambitious general. Aguinaldo quickly rose through the ranks of the revolutionary forces. He was a strategic leader who managed to unite various factions under a common goal, kicking the Spanish out for good. After a series of intense battles, setbacks, and a temporary exile, the revolutionaries saw a new opportunity with the outbreak of the Spanish-American War in 1898. Aguinaldo returned to the Philippines, believing the Americans were allies in their fight for freedom. On June 12, 1898, from his home in Kuwait, Cavite, he declared Philippine independence. It was a momentous day. For the first time, the Philippine flag was unfurled, and the national anthem was played. The Filipino people finally had a taste of the sovereignty they had fought and bled for. But a declaration of independence is one thing. Establishing a functional government is another. This is where things get really groundbreaking. The revolutionaries knew they needed a formal structure, a constitution, to govern their new nation. So, they convened a Congress in the town of Malolos. This Malolos Congress was filled with some of the brightest Filipino minds of the time. Doctors, writers, and intellectuals. Their mission was to draft the constitution for the new republic. The debates were passionate and intense. They drew inspiration from the constitutions of France, Belgium, and several Latin American countries, but they adapted these ideas to fit the unique context of the Philippines. They argued over the separation of powers, the rights of citizens, and the role of the church. The result was the Malolos Constitution, a progressive document for its era. It established a democratic republic with 3 branches of government: a powerful legislature, an executive branch, and a judicial branch. It also included a comprehensive Bill of Rights guaranteeing freedoms like speech, press, and religion. And so, on January 23, 1899, the First Philippine Republic was officially inaugurated. Emilio Aguinaldo was sworn in as its first president. This wasn't just a victory for the Philippines. It was a landmark event for the entire continent. For the first time in Asia, a nation had thrown off the yoke of Western colonialism and established its own republic based on democratic principles. It was a beacon of hope for other colonized peoples across the region. The First Philippine Republic, also known as the Malolos Republic, was a testament to the Filipino people's unwavering desire for self. However, the Republic's story is also a tragic one. The dream was short-lived. The United States, which the Filipinos had initially seen as an ally, had different plans. Following the Spanish-American War, Spain sold the Philippines to the U.S. for $20 million in the Treaty of Paris. The Filipinos felt betrayed. They had fought for their own freedom, not to trade one colonial master for another. What followed was the brutal Philippine-American War, which began in February 1899, just weeks after the Republic was founded. The fledgling Filipino government, with its newly formed army, was no match for the military might of the United States. The war lasted 4 years, causing immense suffering and devastation. President Aguinaldo was captured in 1901, which was a major blow to the Republic. And the war officially ended in 1902, though resistance continued for years after. The First Philippine Republic was ultimately defeated, but its legacy is undeniable. It proved that Asians were fully capable of governing themselves and embracing democratic ideals. It laid the constitutional and ideological groundwork for the future Republic of the Philippines. which would finally gain full independence in 1946. The courage, intelligence, and patriotism of the men and women who built Asia's First Republic continue to inspire generations of Filipinos and freedom lovers around the world. It's a powerful chapter in history that deserves to be remembered and celebrated. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this story as fascinating as I do, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell so you don't miss our next video. See you next time!